So the chemicals that we're talking about in hardwood flooring are typically added in the manufacturing process, such as benzene, toluene, formaldehyde is often used. There's about 14 chemicals that are listed. Now these chemicals, some of them have odor and some of them don't have odor. I used to say, hey, we love that new car smell. Remember that? Well, what people were smelling is plastics and plasticizers. What they were smelling was a lot of plastic chemicals, and it really wasn't healthy. And to some degree, you could have the same thing with people that had a new home and they said, wow, when we install carpet, we could smell it's brand new. You're smelling a lot of plastic. And they found out later on that probably wasn't great for you to be inhaling that for long periods of time. Now, those are things that you can smell. There's a lot of things like formaldehyde that are odorless, and they're dangerous, and you don't know that they're there unless you test for them with, laboratory testing equipment. So to summarize, what we're talking about is engineered hardwood flooring manufactured throughout the world may or may not have chemicals in them. You can't necessarily know by reading the outside of the box. You can't know necessarily by just reading the marketing information. Manufacturers, unless they don't have chemicals, won't even talk about them. What Flooring Detective is trying to do right now is we're trying to inform the public. Fortunately, when you notice the consequences, it might, I don't want to say be too late, you might have already created some harm. If you get headaches, if you're feeling sick, if you're getting symptoms of the flu, those are sometimes indications that there might be some issues there. Unfortunately, a lot of times some of this goes undiagnosed and it builds up over a period of time, sometimes maybe over a period of years. You might not see the consequences for 10 to 15 to 20 years. I'm thinking specifically about lung cancer. When you find out about it, it's going to be hard to trace it back to, okay, I got lung cancer because I had problems with my flooring, 15 years ago. You might not even live in that house anymore. That's the problem, is this kind of due diligence sometimes needs to be done at the time that you're looking and purchasing hardwood flooring. But unfortunately, in this world, sometimes what is easy is not actually good. And so the caveman theory is you want to have things as natural as you can. You find something that is in nature naturally, that's probably a good indication that it's healthy.